People ought to say when something's wrong. What I don't understand is how standing in the road is supposed to convince the fella sitting in traffic that you're on the same side. That man didn't make the policy. He just wants to get home and take his shoes off. If you lock his car long enough, he's not reflecting, he's boiling. Feels like a lot of protests these days are aimed sideways. Not at power, not at the people who can change anything. Just at whoever happens to be nearest by and is already tired. If your method depends on making strangers miserable, you might be confusing being seen with being heard. Those ain't the same thing. I've noticed folks don't protest with each other as much anymore. They protest at each other. That feels less like a movement and more like a traffic incident. Back in my day, protesting looked a lot more like standing together and daring somebody to swing first. You showed up with signs, sure. You also showed up with neighbors. You weren't trying to scare anybody. You were trying to make it undeniable. What bothers me now isn't the anger. Anger's older than dirt. It's this waiting. Feels like everyone's holding their breath, wondering who's going to be the first one to tip it from shouting into swinging, or worse. When people stop protesting at each other, sometimes it's growth. And sometimes it's just the quiet right before folks decide talking's over. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about protesting.